everyone, I hope you all are doing great, and even if you're not doing great, do not worry, because today I'm here with book recommendations that will help you pick yourself up. Now you know that books have this unique ability to lift our spirit. The words can act as a balm to our tired soul, and that's why I'm here with 5 book recommendations that will help you cheer you up in any kind of mood that you are in. So without much ado, let's begin. First book recommendation is Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. Now this book is about Elizabeth Gilbert's journey post her divorce and how she rediscovers herself. After her divorce, she almost loses all her money but somehow finds a contract or an opportunity to travel the world and to go to the countries that she really wanted to go. So she decides a 1-year journey, spending 4 months in India, 4 months in Italy and 4 months in Bali. Well, not in this particular order, but then in every country she rediscovers a part of herself that had gone missing, and finally she finds something that she really wanted to get. In that process, there are a lot of self-discoveries, there are a lot of lessons about how to deal with tough situations in life. So if you're feeling low, you can definitely pick this book up. And yes, there are a lot of interesting food descriptions, a lot of chatter on spirituality, and of course on love. So if these themes interest you when you're feeling low, then definitely pick this book up. The second book recommendation is fiction. Well, from now on, all the books that I'm going to recommend are fiction except for the one that I just mentioned. It's Poison for Breakfast by Lemony Snicket. Now, Lemony Snicket is known for his young adult books, but this particular book is written for both young adult as well as adult readers. And I found this book extremely entertaining and something that I struggled to put down. It was that interesting. So in this book, the narrator is someone who has a fixed set of breakfast every single day. Now, I don't remember the exact order of what he used to have, but it was something to do with egg and tea or coffee, and everything was every day he has the same set of breakfast. One day a note is slipped under his door which says that he had poison for breakfast, and now he is very curious to know what he had that had poison in it. So he goes into this quest of finding which ingredient or which dish had poison in it, and obviously he has a limited time to find out. So that quest is interesting, it's intriguing, there is mystery, there's philosophy, and there are all the elements that will just keep you hooked to reading. At the same time, you will also feel uplifted because there is humor as well. So a perfect book when you're not feeling up for any serious read. You can definitely pick this book up. The third book that I'm going to recommend is The Authenticity Project by Claire Poulet. I have spoken about this book in my previous videos as well. I just love this book. In this book, there is one person who writes about the truth about his life in a green journal and keeps it at a cafe. Somebody else finds the journal, and it sets off a chain reaction. That person also starts writing the truth of her life or his life, and then it gets passed on to another person. Like that, we are introduced to 6 characters and we get a sneak peek into their life stories and the struggles that they are going through, and the group comes together. It's very interesting because the setting is a cafe, and I love books set in a cafe, and there is heartbreak, there is romance, there is lot of things that will keep you interested in the book. The book is written in a very engaging way. So I loved reading this book. There's a twist also that comes in the end, which obviously I'm not going to reveal, but you need to read that book to find out more about it. Now, talking about books and cafe, the next book has cafe as its primary setting, and that is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. Now this book is a soft fantasy book. Now I am someone who does not read much of fantasy, but this one was an exception because of its cozy cafe setting. The story follows an orc who decides that now it's time to hang her sword and not fight anymore, and instead she decides to run a cafe. The book follows all her struggles and challenges that she faces to open a cafe. She hires people, then she makes the menu, interesting new delicacies are added, and what kind of challenges she faces. Her past life is not like behind her, because people from her past life also come and try to interrupt her work, and it's very interesting. It has nice moralistic lesson towards the end, but the book is a very, very fast read, and something if you really want to divert your mind and just want to read something nice and cozy, then this book is for you. And now coming to the last recommendation, it is one of my favorite books, and that is the Gunse Literary Potato Pill Pie Society. Now this book is a treat for people who love to read books about books. It's an epistolary novel set in the background of World War II in London. So London is just evolving from the shadows of the World War II, and there is this young author who is trying to decide what book she should write next, or what should be the subject of her next book, when she receives a letter from a book lover who is the inhabitant or the resident of the Guernsey island, and she gets curious to know more about the island, and that sets off a series of letters that they write to each other. She visits that place, she tries to understand the love for books that these people have. A lot of exchange happens in terms of the kind of books they love. The characters or the people in that island are very interesting, and there is romance, there is tragedy, but everything is heartwarming. It's really a cozy read, and something that you will have to read when you are, if you're not in a good state of mind like I was during the lockdown period. But this book really uplifted my spirit. So that's the last recommendation that I have for you. So if you also have some good book recommendations of pick me up books, or some books that you read when you're in low mood, please do let me know. You can comment and let me know, and also don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you again next week.